Well, hello there. Happy Tuesday. I hope you had a marvelous Monday and are ready for another fun day of learning. So, yesterday we were learning with our on the literacy end about pieces of a story, pun intended. You saw a diagram that showed puzzle pieces, 5 of them, for the parts of a story that we talked about the week before too. So, because it's Tuesday, we're going to switch our gears and focus on math. And today is our last lesson for Compare Within 5. So, here we go. Compare within 5. Let's start here. All right, we have 3 questions to answer. So, we're going to look at this card here. How many dots are on the card? 3. You're right. There are 3. So I'm going to write that number here. Now I'm going to take my yellow pen and answer this question. It says, which group shows more? Well, the first thing I could do is go through and count all of these groups. So in the yellow, I see 1, 2, 3. I'm going to write a little 3 next to that. In the blue, I see 2. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4 red. Notice how I double checked my answer by counting so I could see exactly how many there are. So the group that shows more than the 3 here, I'm going to circle in yellow. And I know if I'm counting 1, 2 comes before 3, so that means there's less. And 4 comes after 3, so that means this group has more. Now I'm going to take my blue marker. Which group shows the same? So I have 1, 2, 3. So I need to find another group that has 3. Here it is. Here's one that shows 3. And now for my green marker. Which group shows less? So less than 3 would make 2. So there we go. We have a group that shows more than 3, a group that is the same or the equal amount, and a group that shows less. All right. Now, this might look a little confusing. It says the number that is more goes here. The number that is less goes here. So, I want to show the number 4. So that's the number that I'm showing is 4. The number that is greater than 4 is, well, we could draw a picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is greater than 4. And a number less than 4 is, I'm going to put 2 because 2 is less than 4. On this side, we want to draw more. And on this side, we want to draw fewer. So in the first row, we're looking at the amount, and we want to draw in the second row something that is more. So I'm going to draw arrows at the first rows to remind myself that that's where I'm looking, and I want to draw more than that. So if I have 3 circles, I want to draw 1 more than 3. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I see that this space above is empty, so I already have more. So up here we have 3, and here we have 4. Right here, there's nothing, and a number to represent nothing is 0. All right, I'm going to draw a number that's more than 0. Is this number more than 0? Yes, and I can tell because I have more circles than above. So this number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the number 5. So on this side, we want to draw fewer. On this side, we drew more. So I'm going to take my arrow and remind myself that I'm looking at the top. And then I'll draw my picture on the bottom. So I want to draw a picture or fill in my 5 frame with a number fewer than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know the number 5 there. Here's my number. How many do I have? 1. And is 1 fewer than 5? Yes, because the 5 frame above has more circles filled in than this 5 frame here. Let's look at this one. I see 1, 2, 3 yellow circles. Let's draw a number that's fewer. Notice how I didn't start at the beginning and filled another one right next to it. I was silly just like this one and filled it in wherever I wanted on the 5 frame. But it still shows the amount that I wanted to. So I see 1 circle and 2 circles, and 2 is less than 3. I can tell because here I have 1 space that's open, 2 spaces that are open, and here I have 1, 2, and 3. So that's one way you could tell if you have fewer or more than another amount. It's called comparing. So we compared to the amount above. Here's our last problem today. It says Faye has 2 plates. Oh, I see the 2 plates here. She has more than 2 cups. Draw how many cups Faye could have. Well, I'm going to take my highlighter and underline the important information. So I know Faye has 2 plates, and her plates are blue. Let's draw she has more than 2 cups. I'm going to draw my cups in green. So now the question is saying, what we need to do is draw how many cups Faye could have. So I need more than 1, 2. I need more than 2. So count with me. I have bear with Miss Hewes' drawings. I'm not the best, but I'm trying. So 1, 2, 3. I already have more than 2. 1, 2, 3. So there are my cups. All right, and that is the end of the slideshow for today. I can't believe we finished our Compare Within 5 lesson. So now it's your turn to practice. Today, because it's our last lesson for Compare Within 5, we have a special paper that we need to do. A quiz, you might call it, but we don't need to get nervous or anything. All we need to do is try our best, and I know you always try your best. So if you need help reading something, that's absolutely okay. And if you have any questions, I want you to try it on your own at first. And then if you absolutely need help, you can ask for help. If you really need help with a question, I'm going to ask Mom or Dad to just write a little note on the side so that I know. So if I need to help you with something in the future, it helps me plan my lessons for the future weeks. All right, I hope you have a terrific Tuesday, and I miss you very, very much. I can't believe that we're done with our Compare Within 5 lesson, and that means on Thursday we're going to start a new math lesson. So try your best on today's activity, and then on Thursday we're going to start a new lesson. All right, good luck. I miss you very, very much, and again, if you need help, I'm always here. Bye-bye.